Tyler, what's up, buddy? Tyler, you find me a house yet? More importantly, did you find me an out of 5 and out of 10 of that Star Wars card?
Bad luck spelled Wednesday wrong.
What's that?
Bad luck spelled
Oh,
Wednesday
I would
wrong.
cancel it. Loud canceled the stream last
No,
time.
you told me.
How'd you spell it?
Forgot the S.
Wedneday?
Yeah.
Oh. That's better than, like, spelling it, like, Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the way where it makes you seem kind of silly. That one, you just literally forgot a letter. It's pretty easy to know. There's an S in there, so. Wednesday. We have a little PSA reveal coming up. Brock won the mock draft contest. I think your dad was second, Tyler. Good old Ken Barr. I think he was second with 10. Solo second place. 11 was the winner. 10 was second place. And like 2 or 3 people had 9, I think. I think Jake, maybe 2 other people, I think had 9. Greg just saw the filler, I guess. I was just about to message you in a second, Greg. It's already, I don't even know who grabbed spots in it, but the filler's already down to 3 or so in the soccer. No luck so far. On the Star Wars or the house or both? Tyler wants me to be his neighbor. He's trying to go door to door and ask his neighbors if they're going to sell. He's got one right down the street, but it's an expensive HOA, Tyler. It was like a couple $100 a month.
You'd never see Tyler. He doesn't leave the house and come pick up his cards here, so.
I know, he still have graded cards, I think.
He's got graded cards. Last time I looked, he's got a bunch of stuff in box. What gives?
Soccer, we didn't even announce that we just put this thing up, and it's already just going to fill. Nice. We got Sean, Bowen, Dunk, Flip, Greg, and Napton. And down to 2. Down to 2 left. Did you add everyone with your tag?
Yeah.
Nice. Did it actually work?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, looks like you did. Celtics won their series. You gonna go to the P-Bruins game that I'm going to on Sunday? Playoff game with kids?
No.
No?
Kids this week.
Oh, okay.
T-ball and softball constantly.
In the evening on Sunday? Yeah. It's like a 7 p.m. or something, yeah. Both. Alright, in a minute we'll do this PSA reveal, and then we should be able to fill up this EPL real quick. Someone's already got it ready to go. We just need a couple filler spots to go. $4,900 to $6,200 for that surgery. Blech.
Oh, that's why you're supposed to marry a vet.
Yeah, unfortunately, married a general one, not a specialist. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because the general person can get a lot of discounts on regular old stuff, which is the everyday stuff. But then when you need a specialist, no discount. Specialist can only get big time money off on a specialty thing, which you hope your dogs never need it, you know? You got 9 with Jake in the mock draft. My dad gonna be mad he was 1 away from sharing the winnings. Yeah, he was 1 away.
To be fair, Brock did have a lot of one-off late picks.
Yeah, he did. He did do
which
the best.
are very hard to do. Obviously, he was the only one of 20 people or so that hit some late round picks. So that's how you make your money. And you went 7 for 7 to start, which some people did, but not everyone.
5 or 6 people went 7 for 7 to start. So like you had to win, you had to do well in the not so.
Yeah, you definitely had to go for
things.
7 for 7 to have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, because like a half a dozen people got the first 7 right, so it's you're behind the 8 ball if you didn't in the contest this year. All right, crew, we have a PSA reveal. Did you put this in order of people already? Soren already opened it and put it in order of people, so that makes it nice and easy. Should I do the full box or the empty box first as well? Full. All right.
Full starting from the left.
Full starting from the left. All right.
First 3 are the shop.
Did you already bag these?
Yep.
Oh my lord. All right.
Proactive.
Hey, I like it. Shop had 3 of these.
Take some notes.
City Heights, LeBron redemption specials. Man, these are really easy to 10 too, but PSA is tough right now.
And you looked at a bunch of these.
I looked at like 40 of these.
PSA is tough. And it's not getting any of your
8.
series.
A 9. Yeah, it was a tough one. The top 10, some of the top 10 was easy, and then after that, it was really tough. And then another 9. I think that's all we sent in was 3 of these.
Yeah.
These are super cool, though.
2 for Aunt Geo.
2 for Aunt Geo. Griffey Color Blast is Aunt Geo's? It's probably his dad's. 9 on the Griffey Color Blast. It's nice. Yeah, he does. Master of efficiency. And we have the Ronaldo Green Bubbles. I think we pulled this for him 9 times. I could be wrong. Green Bubbles.
Rest are James Bennett until the Wentz 101.
James Bennett till the Wentz 101. Okay. Michael Porter. This was pulled in the shop, I believe, out of McDonald's All-American. Michael Porter Jr. Superfractor 101. 9 times. That's not bad for a super. Obviously, we want 10s, but a super getting a 9 or a 10 is huge. You know, I have like a Star Wars super that has an 8. It's still a super, so it's like, okay, you can't find another one like it, but... All right, James, what else we got in here? We've got a Mookie Betts All-Star Game Gold from Topps Chrome Update. We have a No Huddle Neon Green Eric Dickerson 10 times.
110 cards have 70 back and had only 25 10s. That's 25 out of 70 is pretty
right.
Good.
Camacho, it's tough though, and you look yours over. It's been tough, dude. They've gotten really tough. The centering change seemed to change more than just the centering in terms of how strict they are.
That one's nice.
This is nice.
Unlicensed, but
yeah. Rated Prospects Skeens. Optic Blue Velocity. That's really nice. This is also James. You said right?
Yep.
Very cool. James, we got another Mookie Betts. This is a yellow out of 23 Bowman Chrome. Yeah, Camacho, it's been brutal, man. Brutal. Just the center alone, I'm just ruling stuff out right away. Wentz, red 101. This is somebody else's, right?
nope.
Oh, this is James' last card.
James.
101 Wentz out of Panini Playbook. This is a super tough grade. You can see white edging. But James was like, let's get this in case it's 101. So, like I said, 101 and an 8 is still the 101.
Mike Pettit for
Mike
7.
Pettit. All right, we've got the Ice, Caitlin Clark, True Ice, 9 times. Mike Pettit. Mike Pettit's been sending a bunch of Clarks to us, and even this stuff, the centering has. This was before the centering change. This order went out, so this one was not on 55, 45, because it took a few months to come back. 9 times again on the Ice. Yeah, it's not right now, Tyler, but it needs to shift. Soren sent me...
No, it's not right now.
Soren sent me a video, and I was like, yeah, that's how it's been for a little bit now, but it has to shift if it's going to stay this tough to get 10s. Keep these in order in here. Another 9. This time it's a Blue Velocity. Pettit. More Clark. This one's a 10 on the base concourse. New Bowman Topps Red Rookie Bible. I did not see it yet for Sella. What's it all about? We got the All-American out of Draft Picks Prizm. A little purple ice 10 times. Out of 149.
2 more for Pettit.
2 more for Pettit. Finishing off the box here, Mike. Oh, there we go. It was a nice pink ice. Select Concourse 10 times. And last one, Mike, it is... Ooh, nice. Lindor Gold Lava out of 10 is a 10 from Gilded Collection. This stuff is one of the coolest looking sets out
That's best
there.
team in baseball.
Yeah,
so far.
best team in baseball so far. That's empty right there. Just paperwork. And then just a few more cards in here. All right,
with
start
Joe.
with Night Moves. This one we knew wasn't going to do well. Joe wanted to slab this one anyways. Wasn't going to 10 at least. Night Moves. Ant-Man. We pulled this 8 times. Joe's a huge Minnesota guy.
Greg Allen.
Greg Allen. Rafi. This was pulled in the shop. He pulled it and said, I left it right on the table. 9 times on the Rafi. 18 top silver pack. Chasing Ohtani's, Cuna's, etc. Hitting Rafi. Rookie ink. That's a sick card.
Craig for 2.
Craig Brown.
Yeah.
Craig Brown, 9 times on the 18 Bowman Ohtani paper rookie. There he is. Craig, right on cue. Just in time to see your 2 cards. And it looks like we got you the same thing here. We got another 9 on your Ohtani Bowman paper rookie.
And Neil for 2.
Neil for 2. Different Ohtani. 22 tops Ohtani. 9 times. Card 1, numero uno. And last one, it is Ohtani Topps Team Set 8 times. This paper's always tough. So that's the end of this PSA reveal. Send your cards in if you want help with it. Some of these we evaluated. Some are just, I want the slab no matter what. You can tell us what you want to do. All right. We'll evaluate it. We try and look for things that we think have a chance at 10ing. Some people say, I want the slab no matter what, and we do that too. So your instructions we follow. And we've got some other orders popping soon. One's in assembly right now. The grades haven't popped yet. So we are starting to get some stuff back. And we're about to send out an order tonight as well. Well, not tonight. In the mailbox. Post office closed, but tomorrow morning. So it's like a dynamic / career milestone buyback program. I'm gonna look into this.
Not yet, Jake.
No, Jake, in assembly is the one that has your 101s in it. And like the sword, I think, right? Did you send the Musiala sword in? We were just looking at all our orders before we went live. The one that has your soccer cards in it is about to pop. I think that's the next order popping. And we have a Yamal Kaboom that was a solo card coming in tomorrow, I think. Single card order, John's Yamal Kaboom. On the filler?
No.
All right, we got a filler up for EPL Prizm, brand new stuff. We didn't even get it direct. The old man called somebody he knew and said, hey, can I get a case off you? And they overnighted it, so it's here. So we've got a half case up, and then we will we have the other half of the case for Friday. Is it 2 left or 3 left in the filler? It's 2, right? 2 left in the filler. 2 left in that filler. It's 6 boxes of the brand new EPL Prizm mangas color blasts. And more, as the box says. Filler just has 2 of the bigger teams in it. Camden would argue that those teams are trash, so they can't be bigger teams, but they are. And here, Arsenal and Man U. Kobe. Other stuff we have on the site. We went full case of Topps Chrome Black. So this is a shelf box, full seal deal, 12 boxes, auto per. They went up to 13 cards per box instead of the old school 4. So a lot more cards now on a per box basis, and we did the full case. We are a third full, I believe. We're down to 20 on that. So take a look at the Topps Chrome Black full case. It'll be a sealed deal. We got Pop Century back up there. We hit some cool stuff. We hit the Sylvester Stallone Gold 101. We hit The ET Co-Stars Triple Auto 101. We hit proofs in every box. This one's awesome. This is one of my favorite cards in the set. The Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter one. That's super cool. De Niro Pacino is pretty sick too, though. Courtney, how we doing? Brendan, no worries. Anytime you have questions, just feel free to ask. The filler works so we do what we call a card number serial number filler. So Arsenal and Man U are in the filler. So we sell 10 spots. We just take whatever those two teams cost divided by 10. That's the cost per spot. And then we random the names and the numbers, and everybody gets randomly assigned a number 1 through 9, or you get the 0 spot, and the 0 comes with an R as well for redemptions. And all cards we pull out of the 6 boxes for Arsenal or Man U go to whoever has the appropriate number. The appropriate number, if it's a serial numbered card, like 17 out of 99, then it would go to the last digit of the left side. So the individual card serial number would be 17. It would go to the 7 spot. For all the cards that we get for Arsenal and Manchester United that are not serial numbered, it would go to the last digit of the checklist numbers. So if we hit card 128 from the set and it's not serial numbered, it would go to whoever has the 8 spot in the filler. So you technically own 10% for every spot you have of Arsenal and Man U throughout the break. And it's sort of getting lucky on, if the big one hits. Obviously, if you get the 1 spot, that's a great spot because you're in on any card because the 101, only the 1 spot could hit. So if we randomly hit a 1 of 1 from Arsenal or Man U, not everybody has a chance at that because it's only numbered to 1. So the 1 spot would get that. So it's a way to fill the break up and everybody gets a share moving forward throughout the break. Does that make sense, Brendan? How we doing tonight? Laying down watching the Mets. Man, Mets.
I think we're full.
20-9,
actually.
Courtney? That's what it was last I looked. I don't know if that included any game or not. No game yesterday. 10 pop centuries off the board. Mikey Mike. Thanks, Mike. Mike, you got
tonight.
You got to be super careful, man, with these with PSA right now. They're getting
think
tough.
we have 1 left in the filler.
Logan Caveman Jr., baby. What's up, Logan? I'm going to move that for a second so we can see the rest. So full case of Topps Chrome Black. That just came out today. Brand new stuff. Pop Century. Mike just took over half the spots. We can help him fill that up. Tribute. We have a single box random. We still have our full case of Heritage we haven't ripped yet. There are 21 left in that. Have not ripped that since release. We have Optic Football. Nice catch there on the Topps Chrome Cosmic. We have 2 awesome football products. This one's unlicensed. This one's licensed. This stuff is awesome, though. Cosmic has been so good to us. We hit 1 of 100 printed hot boxes with an out of 10 in every pack. We hit a Brady in the last pack. And we hit a Brady Milky Way Galaxy Auto out of 25 in our next break of it. So Brady's been hot for us in Cosmic. And Optic, looking for downtowns, rated rookies, etc. The Optic is a random. The Cosmic is a PYT.
Who is going to close it? 1 left.
Guess where our bullpen is getting wiped out with injuries? No problem, Brendan. Anytime, man.
Is that it? Closed.
Brendan says, all right, now that I know how it works, I'm in. Thank you, Brendan. All right, I'm going to move all this stuff for now because the Prizm boxes take up a little bit of space. Thank you, Brendan. Much love. This bag will take just a little bit. 6 boxes of Prizm. We won't go pack at a time on a half caser, but we do need some help to fill some other stuff tonight. Mike just got us started big time on the Pop Century. That's a fun rip. I'll shrink the list just a tiny bit. All right, crew, here it is. We've got some new soccer finally in. We've got 6 boxes of, this is 24-25 EPL Prizm 12x12, the standard Prizm formats, 144 cards a box, 6 boxes. We have a serial number card number filler for Arsenal and Man U, 2 teams in the filler. We're going 7 times on the filler random, 7 times. How the filler works, all Arsenal and Man U cards will go to whoever has the appropriate number. How that works is serial numbered cards go to the last digit of left side serial, so the individual card number for serial numbered card. So, for example, card 17 of 99. For Arsenal, we'll go to whoever has the 7 spots, because it's the last digit of that individual card's serial number. For all cards, the majority of cards we hit will not be serial numbered. Those go to whoever has the appropriate number, which is based off of the checklist number of the card. So if the card is number 128 in the checklist, it would go to the 8 spots. We got Nick Duncan with the 1, all the way on to Greg Allen with a 0/redemption. Good luck here. Manga's Color Blast. Should be an auto per box. Nice to have some soccer for the crew. That's new. Junky box. Congrats again to Brock Burbank, winning the mock draft contest. $150 in break credit, Brock. Spend however your heart desires. Got 11 right. 11 out of 32. That's not bad. That's probably better than Mel Kiper. So, and he gets paid to do it. Alrighty. So PSA reveal will start the night. We'll work on finalizing an order later as well. Gotta come in this weekend. Somebody dropped off a bunch of cards. I gotta check out their cards. Gotta sit down for an hour or two looking through theirs. Right, what number did you get, Brandon? You got the 3 spot. Bruins in the second, I think it's second round of playoffs. Okay, then I'm gonna go to that game on Sunday. Sounds like. All right, 2 packs to go. Last day of class was today, so now I got a whole bunch of grading. I gotta make some exams, grade some exams, do some meetings. Now we'll be scot-free. Need an ant for the rookies here. That's true. That is true. All right, we're gonna start with Lewis Dunk. That's a good basketball name. Well, soccer, but footy, as the crew likes to call it. We got Phil Foden on the blue. I think that's unnumbered. No, it's not. Correct me. 125 out of 299. So this is not a filler spot, but it would be the 5 spot if it was. But Man City is Lucas's. Phil Foden. Yasko Vardial. That's the unnumbered. Yeah, you got a top 5 for me, Jake, or can you find a top 5 for me? Ramsdale. We have the orange little hyper here, Mateo Kovacic. Hutchinson Dibbling. Got a white coming up. Archie Gray. This is one of their academy kids, right? I think he's pretty decent. We have Eddie Ketia. 20 of 35. Love these. Crystal Palace, lowest numbered card of the break so far. Sean. And Ramon Sosa. I think the Tottenham kids, they have a couple academy kids that are pretty decent. Bogard. So inserts. Kulishevsky. These are nice. Chris Wood on the checkerboard. Nottingham Forest. Camden. Blue ice coming up, and then an unnumbered purple. The blue ice is Adam Wharton, Crystal Palace. Behind that, the purple is Ducare. 3 of 75 on the Wharton, Crystal Palace. Sean. Ducare for Everton, unnumbered. Andre. Sure, we're doing that on camera placement here. Blitz. Eric Da Silva Morera. And Ben Johnson. Schlupp. Is this going to be a redemption? What is that? No, it's going to be backwards. This is probably an auto if I had guessed. I'm going to flip. It looks like it's backwards and upside down, so we're just going to flip it and see it together. It is Omari Hutchinson, Ipswich Town, on the Rookie Ink. Easy E. Eric. The Omari Hutchinson base auto. Ipswich Town in addition this year to EPL 24-25. Howard Bellis, Mosqueda. Bergvall. Some of the other Tottenham kids. Ducre on the ice. Lewis Skelly. Isn't this kid pretty legit too? Arsenal. So just show an example. This is a base card, so it's not going to be serial numbered. On the back, it is card number 35, so that goes to the 5 spot. Nick Duncan. Red here. Ryan Christie, Bournemouth. AFC Bournemouth up top. Camden. 122 out of 199, Camden. Evan Ferguson. And last stack here, box 1. Kaleidoscopic. Minsa. Love those. Orange Hyper, Lewis Miley. Tejas Fernandez. Canus. Blue here is Lucas Digne. Aston Villa. 235 out of 299. Longstaff Hyper. Emergent Harvey Elliott. Silver Lindstrom. Thiago. Wolves and Lakers tonight. Wolves have a chance to close it out tonight. I think they play. I think they played yesterday. What did Trav grab earlier? Top Chrome Black maybe? Cosmic Chrome Football, nice. Topps Chrome Blacks at 19, full case. Pop Centuries at 6. Cosmic Chrome Football is at 21 on a 4-box PYT. Color Blast, Manga, one time. Big time, auto. Let's pull some heat here. We all had a good, I guess, Tuesday. I guess today's Wednesday. We saw some of you on Monday in chat. Monday was a good time. I have an exam Friday and a final on Monday to give. And it's the grading grind at the end of the semester always. Lakers at 10 tonight. What's up, Trav? Nice. I'll be watching that. I've been watching the hockey's. There's been some really good playoff hockey in round 1. Some really good games. There's been some good basketball games too, though. There's been some big time blowouts in basketball in certain series, but that Pacers Milwaukee ending was wild. Soren and I were texting during it, and then Soren was like, "Oh, GG." I think he turned it off. I was still watching it on my iPad while I was doing work in the office, and it got wild. I was texting back. I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And I don't know if he turned it back on or not. I didn't ask him, but it's insane. Unless he called off. What a bum. I want Minnesota to put the Lakers down tonight. Ariola. Good luck here, box 2. Blue rookie, Leaf Davis. Leif Erikson. You guys watched that Vikings show? 212 out of 299. Was it Vikings? Yeah, Vikings, right? And Min Sun on the unnumbered purple. Love that. Mikey Moore. I think one of the better rookies in here. Brilliance Doku. That's kind of crazy. That it's like the brilliance blends in. It's an interesting design. Matialo. Did anybody try and get a Switch 2 on pre-order the other day? Vitaly Mikolenko. Red Velocity 23 out of 49. Very nice. Nice looking card there, huh? Everton Sean. Red Velocity, sweet. Tyler Dibling. Rookie Silver. Southampton. I saw one site had, I hope we didn't now that I'm saying it. Yeah, they had 2 H's in Southampton. When we were looking around doing research on the product. I was like, I can see why you did that, but probably Archie Gray and then some kid from Man U. The manga are hilarious. Viking looks like a savage. Oh, talking about Holland's manga. Checkerboard Traore. It's gonna be. Oh, this is purple and white. Zabarny, Bournemouth, Camden. Behind that is an orange Calafiori. 23 out of 92. This is like the EPL parallel, right? Nice looking. Calafiori on the orange hyper unnumbered. So that's Arsenal. I guess I'll show you the back just because 30. So that's going to Greg. Nothing crazy, but there's a parallel. Catastrophic cells. Archie Gray, there he is. Tottenham. Joe. Joe knows. Joe's back on his heater, so get that freaking Brady auto I'm super jealous about. Joe, you picked that thing up yet? You lurking? Auto here, it looks like, behind the Archie Gray. It is Fabio Carvalho, Brentford. Is he on loan from Liverpool? Or did he get sold off? Because he was on loan his rookie year, right? From Liverpool. We hit so many autos of this guy in Liverpool stuff. Joel, nope. It is, I think it's in assembly, though, so it's about to pop. I believe. I have to double check the order. We were looking at orders earlier. I think the Cape Martin might be in the assembly. I gotta. When Soren gets back, he's on the phone with his kids right now. When he gets back, I can try and verify that. We had a PSA order reveal today. Pedro Neto. Well, lasers like silver velocity here. Interesting. Chelsea spot. Eric. What's going on, Joel? How you doing? Blue Ice. Ketia. 46 out of 75. When they're in assembly, usually we had one order get stuck in assembly forever, ages ago. Assembly means they're about to pop on the grades. Once the grades pop, they do quality check, and then they ship them back. I believe that card is in the assembly order, but I will double check. It's orange. Fractal, Salvino. Man City. Lucas. 18 of 25 on that. It's nice. It's a nice looking card, too. Fractal design's nice. Mats Weaver. Unnumbered, but that's a nice sort of color matchy, right? He's wearing yellow or orange. It's more of a yellow, but kind of blends in. Collier. Red here out of, what, 199? Tommy Doyle, Wolverhampton. Eric at the bottom there. 89 out of 199. And Kevin shot it. We haven't hit a Leicester City coach auto yet, so that was probably due for that. If you remember from years ago, we were hitting that nonstop. Nkunku on the silver. And that is box 2. No color blaster Mongus. Autos are coming in, 1 per as they're supposed to, so that's always a good thing. Mike, you're like super crazy, like inspecting your cards before you send them out, right? Don't you do a pretty good job? Look at this pack. It's got 3 different layers of cards going different ways. Hopefully the whole box isn't like that, but figure it out for this. PSA has been, oh man, it's the whole box, isn't it? PSA has been tough. It's like they're trying to get people away from grading so many cards. They're like, oh, we're gonna grade really tough for a little bit. Obviously, they changed the centering rule. They upped the Pokemon value. They're like, stop sending us the low. I think that's kind of their drive. This is brutal. Stop sending us all the cheap stuff because we're way behind. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this now, otherwise it's gonna be a disaster flipping through them. So. Alright, we're almost halfway through this. All over the place. Box at least every pack's the same, so I know what to expect. Alright, halfway home. Hopefully it's the only box that's got match stacks here. And we'll take it. If this brings the absolute fire, then we can deal, right? They ruled out some people. WNBA, the 6th pick of the drafts, I think, tore her ACL in practice, so she's out for the year. Was it the 6th pick? Maybe like the 10th pick. Confirmed staying with their country squad overseas through like the FIBA. Oh, we have a snakeskin. There we go. And Nika Mule tore her ACL in, I want to say like October or November. Team has ruled her out for the year. So Seattle. So there's been some. Is that another snakeskin? Wait, what? Is the Kate Martin in the assembly order?
Yeah.
Yes, confirmed, Joel. In the assembly order. So it'll pop at some point in the near future, and then after it pops, they'll be sending it back to us. I think the Hollands one-off Kaboom should be coming back tomorrow. That was a single card order because it was higher value. All right, crew, here we go. Box 3. Let's see what we can do. Silver Somerville. I think there might be 2 snakeskins in this box, which is pretty nice. Red out of 199. Lamina. 157. Wolverhampton. Eric. Dean Henderson on the unnumbered orange. Another Archie Gray. A bunch of his base so far, and a refractor. Hyper Casemiro. Snakeskin over here. Okay. All right, first snakeskin we've seen. It is a rookie blue squad. It is Renato Vega. Very nice. Chelsea spot. Eric. Eric's going to like that. That's his squad.
Is that number right?
The checkerboards are not, no, but there's not too many of them compared to the other unnumbered stuff. Connor Chaplin, Red Velocity. Ipswich. Eric, 5 out of 49. Out of 49, Ricky Love. Ugo Chukwu.
Purples aren't either.
Purples are not numbered. Oranges, or orange hypers are not numbered.
Unnumbered color.
Yep, but then there's a bunch of numbered stuff in here too.
Weird.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Is numbered in Prizm?
Odebert, yeah, usually there's like one color that's unnumbered. I think they went to purples being unnumbered a little while ago. Mario Hutchinson. Blue. Christopher Iyer. It's a way cooler way to spell it than mine is spelled. 18 of 299. Oh, Brentford love, Jake. Hey, nice little Hollands on the unnumbered. Orange Hyper. Man City. Lucas. Scopic Virgil. Silver Kulishevsky. Checkerboard. Oh, first Pep Guardiola. Man City coaching. Better than Leicester City, right? Pep Guardiola. Did we hit his auto on something like last week? Man City, Lucas. Where's Reggie at? Pep Guardiola, Inc. Andre, rookie checkerboard right behind that. Wolverhampton, Eric.
I forget who has like a close relationship with him. It's like Missoula or something.
Oh, like an American sports coach?
Yeah.
Oh, like just like he's tight with him?
Like
Not
yeah,
like
they bounce ideas off.
Oh, okay, yeah, not like a
Guardiola's
related.
like a legend.
Yeah, Guardiola's legend for sure. Go Lightning? Nah, go Florida, dude. Are you kidding me? We need that first round pick.
Lightning.
Sam Morrissey, second snakeskin of the box.
Gosh.
Ipswich down. Eric. These are unnumbered, but they are SP. Lewis Skelly. Need his stuff. Yuan, what's up? Another snakeskin. They better respond for that cheap shot by Ekblad. He got suspended 2 games.
Has developed a personal and professional relationship over the year.
Oh, that's cool.
Pair have grown close. I thought my memory's not going yet.
Milos Kerkez, Bournemouth, snakeskin, Camden. Third one of the box. John McGinn on the red out of 199. 33. Aston Villa. Sean. Let's see. I mean, I like Game 7s too. So if you're telling me it'll go to Game 7 but Florida will win, then I'm all for it. Florida in overtime, like something like that. Perfect. It's music to my ears. Kaleidoscopic, James Madison. And Anthony Robinson. Fulham. Unnumbered orange. I can get behind that for sure. Blue. Moises Caicedo. This is the dude we hit the out of 8. Right, Jake? In EPL, or in a Prizm World Cup. First off the line. 172 out of 299. And Sar on the checkerboard. Crystal Palace. It was 2 games Zach Black got, right? Take a sip of water. Forearm shiver to the throat, kind of. Alright, this one seems to be all in order. More convenient. 101 is at 380 to start the night, by the way. 80. It's off screen because we have the filler over to the right where normally have breaks available. Hit a 101 outside of Leaf, Up Century, Not qualify. For you, 380. Sam Morrissey, classic 33-year-old rookie. Yeah, Ekblad got suspended for PEDs, right? Ekblad's really good, too, so that hurts. So that's 3-1, right, that series? What's it tonight? You guys been listening to Sports Talk, talking all about the Belichick interview thing? This stuff's been funny. How far are we from preseason? Like 3 months? Probably 3 months or so till Hall of Fame game. Baleba, start us off here. Collier. Blue rookie Rodrigo Gomez. Eric, 67 out of 299. Lavia. I love this Prizm design. It's such a good base design. Just an orange insert again. Ooh. Evan Nielsen, Bournemouth. These are fire in parallel. That's nice looking. Camden. 2 out of 25. Love it. That's super sharp looking. Chris Richards, purple. Unnumbered. Red Declan Rice, little color matchy for Arsenal in the filler. 144 out of 199. 4-spot dunk. What we find a color blast or manga in this one? Those super short prints. Garte. Got a blue here. Guiu. This is like a whatchamacallit? What's in Mosaic Retail? Oh my lord. Soren, are you gonna be able to help me out on this? Like Mosaic Football Retail. Genesis, yes. Boom.
Sega?
94 out of 299 on the Guiu. And Guehi. Crystal Palace. I think it's a Genesis in this as well.
Tyler, how many Switch 2 pre-orders did you get?
Even if Lightning wins tonight, Florida will finish Game 6 back home. Yeah, we'll see. I just want Florida to win the series. They need to win 2 series, and Marshawn not get hurt, so we can get an escalated pick. Solanke. I wouldn't mind seeing Marshy. It would kill me for it to be in another uni, but I wouldn't mind seeing him win it all. And I love Kachuk. What is that? Is that yellow? Oh, I thought it was gold vinyl for a second. Or it's gold, I think. Good luck on this.
Number 2.
I don't think, what, the Genesis? Yeah, Jennies always are. Oh, Nebula. Thank you, Trav. Nebula. This is a gold non-rookie, I believe. Let's see. It is Diego Jota. Liverpool, baby.
PS5 Pro.
3 of 10, Camden. Look at that. Little Prizm True Gold. Very nice. Sexy card there. Left to right looks good on this, too.
Other than PS2, I've never been a PlayStation guy.
Same. But I feel like Xbox and PlayStation became very similar as years got later. Like, a lot of the same games, a couple unique ones, and that's it. Emergent, Bergvall, Tottenham. One of their rookies. Joe. Oliver Skip checkerboard.
What's good about the PS5 Pro?
I have no idea. I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation
3?
Did I get a 3?
You had the 3.
I think I had the 3.
You didn't have the 4, no, did you?
I don't think so. Emil Smith Rowe out of 199. 143. Full. Sean and Ben White on the lasers or base velocity.
Ben Doak?
No Ben Doak. I wanted a Switch. I've never had a Switch, but I wanted the Switch too. But
Tyler, you seem like the perfect guy to be spamming Switch 2 pre-orders.
I should have hired you to try and get me one. Like a finder's fee of like $100 to
You're always
just
the first one on the stream. You could be the first one on
click on the pre-order website. That's it. That's all you would have had to do.
Yeah.
Horizontal auto?
Some kind of bot.
Sure is. Penmanship, signatures, Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa, Sean. 87 of 99 on the Ollie Watkins. Penmanship, Silver Sig.
Ollie Oxenfree.
People are trying to get like $2,000 for him online and stuff. Kick rocks. Oh.
Stuff will always happen. Supply and demand.
Yeah, always. Canus on the ice rookie.
Anything that's ever dropped on the internet.
Yep.
They'll never be able to combat that.
Shoes. Taylor Swift tickets. Jordans. Game consoles.
$7.99.
What's that?
Watkins.
Yep. Even like card stuff, right? Like Tops Nows and stuff.
Anything that drops on the internet to the public.
Yep.
It's like almost impossible to get nowadays.
Yeah, because
if there's any kind of demand for it.
Everybody buys bots. Everybody buys the bot programs.
Make at least $1 reselling it. Everything should just go to Dutch auctions. That's like the way to combat it. You pay when you think the price is right.
Right. People still bought those, but they get in it when they think is the right time, so they have to at least monitor it. It's not just like a snap on with the bot.
So it's like a better way than just opening the floodgates. Really let the market for itself. Except if you're Panini and you pull it at a false bottom to help the big box stores.
Yeah, there's a lot of manipulation. Anybody that does Dutch auctions, there's a lot of room.
Yeah.
That's the trouble, right? Versus a flat
You
price.
just need it to be on the up and up.
Yeah, but fuck with that these days. Century has 6 left, I believe. Black 19, those all accurate, son.
Yeah.
Tribute 20, Heritage 21, 21 on the Cosmic Chrome. I think Trav took some of those teams to get us to there. And the Optic is a single box random. Looking for a Lucky Downtown, or a big time auto, or low numbered rated rookie on a random. All right, crew, here we go. This is box 5 of 6. 5 of 6. Starting with Lewis Cook. Bit of gold. Cajuste. 3 of 199. Ipswich. Ipswich seems to be hitting some stuff. Sir, Brilliance. See, now it pops because it's got the color around it. Charleston, Tottenham, Joe. 23 out of 25. Third orange insert out of 25 we've hit. All 3 were different inserts, I believe. Kulishevsky. Nice. It's Kulishevsky. Get that rainbow going here. Tottenham on fire right here. 278 out of 299. Followed by Pedro Porro. Tottenham. How many NBA games and NHL games today? How many NHL series have ended? Just one? Just one, right? Joe Willett. Ollie Watkins. 81 out of 299. Just a Devil series over? Is this an auto? No, it's a Brilliance. Mo. Ollie Watkins. 2 NBA and like 3 or 4 NHL still, or what? All right, about half a box, or half a box exactly to go here in box 5. What can we find here? So white. Mikey Moore. 3 NHL. Excellent. Is a white parallel. Darwin Nunez. 21 out of 35. Couple nice low numbered Liverpools for you there, Camden. Got Pedro.
That seemed like a totally different.
Oh, that's the one that got messed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
See, that seemed like a totally different.
Yeah, totally different thing. Come on, Shopify. Harvey Elliott.
But that may be like what it should be.
Mojo rookie. It is Taylor Hardwood Bellis, Southampton. Mojo rookie. Nice looking, huh? Mojo always looks nice.
No, nothing.
Blue rookie. It's Emmer Konak. Brentford. Jake. 228 or 299. All right, more Kulishevsky. 4 NHL and 2 NBA. Excellent. Bailey and I might go out to eat. Thursday's like our best day to like grab some food. I hate when round 1 ends because there's just less games to watch in NBA and NHL. It's like 3 to 4 games a night across both sports right now. It's wild. Awesome for viewing pleasure. This is probably an auto. It is a Gilberto Silva, Arsenal. Arsenal is in the filler. This is 12 of 99. Logan Caveman Jr. Gilberto Silva. Nice auto in the filler here. There you go, Logan. Lloyd Kelly. Fireworks. Rasmus Konate. And that'll do it for box 5. Box 6 coming right up. Those rookies will get interesting when they leave their scrub teams for greener pastures. Right. Yeah. Some of the lower tier EPL teams when they transfer. Absolutely. It's almost like, it's not quite the same, right? But it kind of reminds me in some of the soccer when you have these younger guys that are on smaller clubs or whatever, or guys that are like starting to emerge on smaller clubs. It's kind of like prospecting, like first Bowmans. It's not quite the same because the first Bowmans are, presumably with the team they're gonna debut with and stay with, but same sort of concept. There's a big mark in the back of this card right there. Walker Peters. But it kind of just gives me that vibe a little bit, how some of the soccer guys emerge later, kind of like first Bowmans do. It's like rookies in, basketball and football typically emerge right away if they're any good, right? Soccer, they got to work their way up to the big leagues. Kind of like these baseball young guys. Though the young guys in baseball are getting called up earlier and earlier. How's Kurtz been doing this week? 1-0 Lightning. Didn't he come up earlier in the week, or is it Thursday or last week or Tuesday of this week? He's coming up soon, right? The end of last week. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I get from it. It's not a perfect parallel, but just reminds me of that. All right, 2 packs to go here. We'll check it out. Here, much love on the fill. We will have the other half of the case up. Friday rip if it fills, which I would assume and hope that it does, so we can see the other half. right, here we go. Good luck here. Box 6 of 6. Gal Almiron. Start us off. Blue, Muhammad Kudus. 285 out of 299. Tyus Jensen. The Ice, Strand Larson. Red Velocity is Jefferson Lerma, Crystal Palace. Sean. 33 of 49. Red Velocities are nice, and they're out of 49, so. Got a silver one of these, like, little, like, throwback insert ones. Marcus Rashford. Man U's in the filler. I'll check the back of that one out. It is number 8. Flip. Alexander Isaac. Right out of 199, Lissandro Martinez. 66. Man U, 6th spot. Bowen. Brilliant Joe Felix. Doku. Silver. Should be an auto in this half. Seems like the auto's been in this half each time. This is probably it right here. It sure is. It is Guillermo Vicario, Tottenham, goalie Inc. Joe, coming your way, man. Full Krug on the velocity. Let's get something low numbered or SSP here. Got a Mojo. Mojo rookie is Glue. Brighton. It's got Brighton Jake on the Mojo. On number. Bergvall. Tottenham Kids. Cunha. 154 out of 299. Wolves. Eric. And last little bit here. Do we have anything wild in this last stack? Silver, Ice, Velocity, Red. Not say anything too crazy, but maybe there's something hidden in there I didn't notice. Lewis Skelly for Arsenal. Kaleidoscopic Holland Silver. These are really nice. Do like these. Man City, Lucas. Levi Colwell. Red Enzo. Out of 199, 158. And Virgil. Verge. Couple nice hits earlier. Lewis Skelly Emergence. Toilets. And last few cards here. Diop and Harry Winks to round it out. Much love on the fill. We'll get you a nice big old recap here in one sec. Someone's got it set up, ready to go. Get the quality recaps on Wednesdays. Order up. All right, crew, here it is. Recap of 24-25 Prizm EPL Soccer 6-box PYT number 1. Much love on the fill. We've got another 6 boxes going on the site tomorrow night. Holland's Silver Kaleidoscopic, same with Min Sun. Lewis Skelly, Gray. Lewis Skelly, Gray. There were more of them that got sleeved up as well. Start off with Rashford, Bergvall, Dibbling, Archie Gray, nice silver there. Some of these velocities. Lasers unnumbered. Mojo's unnumbered. Couple rookies in there. Canus on the ice. Unnumbered purples. Nice Min Sun, followed by a nice Holland, also unnumbered on the orange hyper. Checkerboards unnumbered. Chris Wood, Sar, Andre, Skip, Traore. And we've got the Nebula. Thank you, Trav. Guehi. All All right, now we get into number stuff, starting with our blues. Cunha. All these 299s. Konak, rookie. Gomes, rookie. Davis, color match, rookie. 199 red, starting with Enzo. Florida, that was quick. Christie. The out of 92, right? Yeah, out of 92, EPL. Parallels of Barney. It's really cool looking parallel. Ketia, these are out of 75, and Wharton. The red velocities here are out of 49. Mikolenko, Chaplin, Lerma, White here, 35, right? Yeah, 35. Ketia and Darwin. Some orange inserts out of 25. These are all beautiful. Savino, Richarlison, Evan Nielsen. The True Gold, Jota out of 10. Very nice. Snakeskins, 3 of them. Vega, Kirkez, and Morsi. Autos. Vicario base. Carvalho base. Pep on the base. Hutchinson base. We've got the penmanship Ollie Watkins. I've got the silver Gilberto Silva. Arsenal, that was in the filler. I was going to the 2 spot. 12 of 99. There it is, crew. Appreciate the fill on EPL Prizm. PYT number 1. It is in the books. 24-25. All this stuff back up here. Four left in Pop Century. Let's fill that up, yeah? Super close. Here it is. Got 6 things on the site right now. We've got full case of Heritage Baseball, PYT 21 left. Tribute single box random has 20 left. 19 left in a full seal deal case of this brand new 25 Topps Chrome Black. They went to 13 cards a box, so very different layout than previous years of 4. Pop Century 2 box random letter, first letter of first name. Only 4 left in that one. We've got Optic football here, single box random. We've got the Cosmic Chrome football 4 box PYT. The single box random has 30 left, and the Cosmic 4 box PYT has 19 left. So just about halfway home there, and getting close to halfway home on the black, Topps Chrome Black as well. But only 4 left on the Pop Century, so hopefully it's something we can fill in the next few minutes. See if we can get that done. Put these in the sort box. Shot. Where Jack gets it from? How many dingers has he hit in T-ball?
They only let him go 1 base at a time.
Yeah. Up the Reds. What's up, Camden? Camden, you hit the gold Jota and maybe like an out of 35. Right? Not the Virgil. The Virgil is unnumbered. Already, and I just showed it. Oh, Darwin. That's what it was. These guys, not bad, right? Out of 35, out of 10. Liverpool's always got a deep checklist. In just about every product. They have a very deep checklist in the Liverpool-only product, right? So you got a 1-to-1 hockey game. There's got to be a basketball game going already, right? Invoice for recent order. Is that something that we already knew, or something that just popped? Let me check the PSA app real quick. Their app changed a lot too. Layout of it. Assembly. The Moose Sword. That's gonna be a tough one, die cut, but K Martin Gold Ice. Someone's got an Upper Deck Griffey rookie in here. John has a bunch of Yamals in this order, a bunch of F1 for his daughter. So that hopefully any day we'll be popping with grades, and then there's stuff to send out. And that's the only thing that's at that. Everything else is research and ID right now.
Pop Century is full.
Pop Century is full. Trav, baby, fill it up. Oh no, yeah. Logan got in there. Tovis, and then Trav. What else did Trav take? Nice. Nice, Trav. Pop Century 2-boxer. Let's do it. So, quick break, so we'll need some help after this one. When's the next order going? Might add a few more. Hopefully it's getting finalized tonight, Trav, but I have more stuff to evaluate that's not going tonight. So I have one shop regular dropped off a whole box of stuff. I just haven't had time to go through because it's a high volume. I got to go through all of his stuff, and then I've got to communicate with him because his is going to be a little different in terms of what he wants graded based on potential and what he wants slabbed no matter what. So some of it's PC, some of it's stuff he's looking to sell from what I understand. All right, crew, here it is. We have 2 boxes of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century. This is 2-box, random letter number 3. First letter of first name goes by the actor or actress. So, like, for example, this Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter card would go to the A spot for Anthony Hopkins. 4 autos and 2 1-of-1 proofs, so that's why this is not eligible for the 1-of-1 bounty, so it won't go up. It will go up from last break, so it's at $3.95 now, but it won't get hit or go up after this break. It's 11 times on the dice, 6 and a 5. Get some fun stuff, and this is our first couple breaks. Hopefully we can keep that going. We hit the ET Co-Star Superfractor. We hit the Stallone, this card on the cover, 101. I'd like to hit one of these two, both of them. I kind of would rather have this one, even though that one's pretty iconic. Those two names together. Logan with the J, Jake with the all other letters. There it is. Mikey Mike with the A down to Vitovis, Jason O with the T, and then Jake, all other letters. So anything not listed there, Jake, goes to you. It tends to be, so there's this on top, and then in here the bottom one tends to always be the best one. That's pretty standard of Leaf. They typically put the best hits at the bottom of whatever you're opening in their smaller card products. 101 proof. Brian Tochi's. Good thing Soren's here. He's going to know a lot more of these people than I think my co-star Louth on Monday. Brian Tochi, I have no idea who this is. Soren, can you help me out?
It's Wayne Newton.
Camacho?
That's the young Wayne Newton. Brian Tochi is an actor.
What is he in, though? Dan
Revenge
Aykroyd.
of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds?
Takashi from Revenge of the Nerds. And then Police Academy.
Oh, Police
the
Academy?
Voice of Leonardo on the first 3 live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Dan.
I don't know.
Dan Aykroyd. Cafaro. 2-1 Florida. Jeez. All right. Rick Harrison. This guy just looks like a CEO.
Pawn Stars.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Looks familiar now.
Let me call a guy.
Jason Fiddler.
I got a guy for that. A Rick Harrison auto. Interesting.
Go pawn it at a shop.
Yeah.
Mike Malak?
Yeah,
M-Spot? He's from what? Camacho. Let me get the number on this one. Is there a number? The Rick Harrison was 13 of 25. This is a 1-of-1.
He's a co-host with
Mike?
Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan Paul, bet. Bradley Whitford. He looks super familiar. What is he from? He looks really familiar. What's Bradley Whitford from? Graduation based training. Went to LCS near my hotel. Told Dion I was from RA, and he asked what shop I go to.
Bradley Whitford's been in a bunch of movies, but he was in West Wing.
Oh, West Wing, yeah. B. Camacho. Where's the story going, Cameron? Does he know the shop? What's up, Cameron? And this is pretty sick. Saturday Night host Peyton Manning.
Saturday Night Live Peyton Manning. I think he's one of the 5-timer club.
Camacho. That's pretty sick, Mike. Told him it's all right, and he asked again. Apparently, his dad knows Jerry. He recognized the name right away. Oh, they probably do business with him.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a long history of selling product back and forth. That's cool. 1 of 3. His skit on Saturday Night Live of playing football with the little kids was unbelievable.
Macho.
Unbelievable. Mike, nice little box for you there.
First name, right?
Yes. So buyer Mike's a seller often, so you can hit him up. He's in Facebook. He's on Facebook. Yep. That's fine. Kelsey Grammer, K-Spot.
Frazier.
Camacho. So when you see the Chanel West Coast auto from Monday night, he did not, I don't think.
Oh.
There's a bunch of things in the all other letters. Kate Beckinsale on the pink scope. K-Spot. Camacho.
K's hot this box. 2 K's in a row.
Dennis O'Hare. D-Spot.
He's from True Blood.
Cafaro. True Blood?
Yeah. He's the vampire boss from Louisiana.
From Louisiana? He's the boss?
Yeah.
He doesn't have facial hair in that. That's throwing me off.
That's Dennis O'Hare.
Is it? Wow, that does not look the same at all. Is this an old picture of him? It's got to be.
He's
True Blood.
Russell Edgington, Vampire King of Mississippi.
This is an old picture of him. True Blood's an awesome show. I love that show. 4 out of 5. That's pretty cool. D. Cafaro.
Weird ass memory, but
I know, that's why I said it's gonna be good having you for Pop Century. Josh Gad.
He is the voice of Olaf in Frozen.
Yeah. Put a little Olaf in there.
Yeah, so you know what he's from.
Yeah.
He's also originated the role of Book of Mormon on Broadway.
8 of 10. Jeez. Yeah, see, I told you, Soren's a Pop Century guy.
Book of Mormon. He was elder something. The fat one.
Nice. Chuck Norris. Oh, my favorite Chuck
Walker,
Norris.
Walker,
Texas Ranger. Absolutely. Scripted.
Also man of many memes.
We were talking about those a couple weeks ago on stream, I think. C-Spot. That is Mike. Mike, you're crushing right now. You got a lot of spots, but it's working out this time. Mike, that is a nice 101. 2-2 Lightning. Man, that game's going crazy. And it is a die cut. Be Still My Heart. Alyssa Milano.
She's
A-Spot.
From, what's that?
Mikey Mike.
Vampire.
5
Buffy, right?
of 5.
No, she's in Charmed. Melrose Place, Charmed.
That's right. She was at this was a Charmed Expo the day of our wedding.
Right, that's who it was.
Mm-hmm. And she was supposed to be there. And then I think the expo
Canceled
last minute, yeah. She was supposed to be there, Alyssa Milano. She was one of the headliners. I'll get your recap of that in just a sec. That was fun. The Pop Century is always fun. I don't know a lot of people. I'm not that into pop culture, but some of them I do know, and they're very nostalgic, and they're super fun. Yeah, I'd love to tour Wrigley. I'd do that if I was out there. That was like when we were driving on our road trip, Bailey and I, we were going close to Notre Dame. I was like, we just got to go. I got to see that place, and it was super cool just to walk around the campus. All right, crew, here it is, 2025. Leaf. What else is new, Trav? Leaf Metal Pop Century 2-box random letter number 3. First letter, first name of the actor or actress. So A for Alyssa Milano, Bradley Whitford, Brian, Tochi, Chuck Norris. Sounds sick. That's a 101. Dennis O'Hare. Man, I would have never thought that was him from True Blood. Dan Aykroyd, Josh Gad, Kate Beckinsale, Kelsey Grammer, Mike, Maylock. Peyton Manning from Saturday Night Live hosting, and Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars. Boom. Appreciate the Phil crew on Pop Century number 3.
Team bag should work.
Might want a bigger one just because Mike's got a bunch. We can put a bunch in one bag. We're going to sort it by person. I'll get a little everything. Two bags. I gotta get another bag. New white letter too. It's fine, obviously. Just put the letters together. We'll live sort this, so if you're local, you can pick them up as soon as tomorrow morning. These are Camachos. Should I double check? A, B, C, K, M, and P. Yes, sir.
Farrell. 40-24 after 1.
For who?
Rockets.
Rockets are up. Yeah, they're down, what, 3-1? They blew that game the other day, didn't they? That was brutal for them. What you got coming out of the West? The West is a gauntlet right now, I feel. Who you got strong coming out of the West?
I don't know. Weird. Lakers.
Lakers down 3-1?
Yeah.
That'd be impressive. Down 3-1 to coming out of the West. The Thompson brothers are both pretty good. They get drafted back-to-back 4 and 5. That's how Thompson playing so far. That's a lot of points in a quarter. Got 5. Van Vliet's got 14 in the first quarter. Jeez. Dylan Brooks got 9 with 2 assists. You know you're in trouble when Dylan Brooks is on pace for a 36-point game. Lakers, Minnesota, love it. Oh, you didn't even give me the Washington 2-0 update, Tyler? Jeez. That series looking over. Ovechkin scored tonight. It's over Hagee, Lundell. Marshy's got an assist. Gage Goncalves and Nick Paul for Tampa, not who I would have had on my bingo card for scoring the first 2 goals. Nuggets, I would love to see the Nuggets come out. Jokic, super fun. Camden hates me for saying that. He's doesn't like Jokic, thinks he's boring. My favorite player to watch. Celtics, Denver would be cool. It's not the most intriguing matchup. I just love Jokic. Celtics, Lakers, Celtics, Golden State. Those are definitely like more intriguing on paper. Right, and then who else we got in the West? Houston's not exciting. Minnesota's got the Ant-Man, but it's not as intriguing as, like, you know, Lakers. Clippers are intriguing. I just don't like either of those. I mean, I don't mind Kawhi. He's just been hurt. I'm not a Harden guy at all. OKC, I mean, they're nasty. They're just young, so not a lot of history behind those guys. $46-20, even opening up even more right out of the gate. Oh, you did? I missed it. Damn. Oh, that shop's been around a long time, Cameron. I just saw that chat as well. I missed that one. That they've been doing business. Yep, makes sense. Shop's been around a long time. Like this shop's been almost 40 years. Anybody else that's been around a long time, there were not that many shops back in the day, right? Or, 20, 30, 40 years ago. So a lot of those guys got to know each other and did business with each other quite a bit. And, to this day have like trusted shops they've been doing business with for, 20, 30 years. It's like, oh yeah, we've been doing business with the guy across the country for forever, and so they just continue sort of that relationship. It's pretty cool. It was a smaller world back then. Now, obviously, it's gotten kind of crazy. There's all sorts of people that have shops and businesses. Some just break businesses that aren't physical brick and mortars and whatever. Obviously, online retailers now. 395. Top scoring blacks at 18. Nice. Just about halfway home on that new product. Went full case on that. Who are the big teams left? Giants, Mariners, Yankees are still there, huh? Nobody taking the Yanks. Judge hit a homer the other day. They started back to back to back, and then I think had an out, and then like Bellinger hit one too. Like 4 out of the first 5 batters hit home runs to start the game. Who was that against? Was that against Baltimore? Didn't they go 4 guys to start the game, like for some record earlier in the season? They're mashing homers. Let's see. Yankees are down 4-3 right now against Baltimore. Baltimore has bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th. Judge homer tonight, so he's getting his homers back. Judge and Goldschmidt, Urias and Mountcastle for Baltimore. Is it Skeens Day today? Hope not, because he's giving up 3 runs if so. Nope. Boston's up 4-0 on Toronto. Oh, Giolito. This is his debut, right? Bregman homer. Bregman's been a stud. Jeez. 333, 7 homers, 24 ribbies. What a signing. Courtney's Mets. Courtney and Joe up 1-0 on a Vientos homer. Atlanta had gotten. If they won, they would have been at 500 today. After an atrocious start, they lost 2-1. Seattle. Surging Mariners. Oh, yeah, wow, they're 18-12 now. Yo, 1 for 5. Rosarena, your boy, hit another homer. 5 homers. Dodgers crushed. Let's see. Freeman. I think Mookie's fallen off average-wise, right? I was 2 for 4 today, 250. Otani, 287. Otani scored 3 times today, going 1 for 4. That'd be nice. Giving you a little baseball update, checking scores. NHL 2-2 and 2-0 still on those games, and a big 46-24 lead for Houston, doubling them up basically to start. Oh, man. Throat feels a little off, but I'm hoping it's just from being out dirt and mulch for a couple days straight. Chad, where do you go next week? You head out to Seattle for work? I think it was something like that, right? Soccer crew will have the other half of that soccer up tomorrow night.
Oh, enough here for that.
I don't know, so we got to count, but I got more over here, so. I think we were really close on TCG, and Trav dropped more off. Sports, I'm not sure, but we have more over here that I can look at when we're done.
We definitely don't know.
Yeah, but we might over here. I don't know what's in this box. It's not a ton. But I think it's all sports. This is sports. This.
Oh, we probably have like 18 sports there.
Yeah, so we should have enough. Should need 20, right?
Where'd everyone go?
More than doubled up now. 49-24. Unbelievable. Yeah, these are all like ready to go. This I think we keep in this. What do you think? What's your thought? That's gonna be kind of weird to sandwich it in there, I guess, but it's gonna be weird too. We're gonna have to comp it too. I don't know. It can't be in pretty. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love catching like pro sports if I'm like out of town, even if it's not my team playing. And Seattle apparently is now up to 18-12, and the Yankees are good, so it's a pretty good series. That's sweet. Send me a house. All brick, kind of out already. I'll take a look at it, but not a brick or stone house guy. Seattle. I've been there a couple times. Not really like to do much around Seattle, but I've been there a couple times. One to leave out of the port for a cruise, and I don't remember. I went to Seattle to then go to Vancouver for a cruise way back in the day. But Bailey and I spent a couple days in Seattle. We didn't really go do much though because we had just gotten off a cruise and it was a long week. But where we stayed was cool. There's a couple things to do around there. Lumen Field, obviously. Mariners spot. They have the fish market, right? They've got the Space Needle. We thought about doing that. We wanted to go down to the fish market. We were just kind of tired and lazy. Starbucks headquarters. That's right. They're based in Seattle, right? Yes, there's some cool stuff when we were there. I thought that was some cool stuff. We just didn't do a ton because we were exhausted. So we're just kind of chilling for the most part. I'm just gonna double check. I don't think anything else was out this week, but I could be wrong. 30th, was that gonna be the second? Impeccable football. I don't know if we'll have that. Leaf Metal PBR. Jeez. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alliance Insight. Star Wars Mavo comes out Sunday? Oh, because it's Star Wars Day. Oh, right. Oh, this stuff's any good. Japanese inspired cards. Interesting. Oh, they have a pinball museum out there? That's sweet. My dad would love that. My dad used to be a pinball guy back in the day. At DG's. He was legit at pinball.
Such a supple wrist.
This octet. Michael B. Jordan, Ric Flair, Randy Couture, Chuck Norris, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Riddick Bowe, Demetrius Johnson, and Mike Tyson. That's actually a really sick octet. It's probably going to be tough to grade, but James wants it graded. It's all metal and stuff. Can't grade autos because multiple autos are off sticker. Randy Couture went nuts. Who else? Probably Floyd, right? No, Riddick Bowe went nuts. Floyd, yeah, he went a little off barely. Tyson, of course, nuts. This whole back, everybody's off sticker on the back. The front,
Andy Lau stuff.
Just Randy. What's that?
All this Andy Lau.
Oh, Andy Lau. Yeah, he's a Pokemon guru over there.
Is he?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's big into Pokemon. Huge. I think more so than his flat brim hats back in the day.
Okay.
From Lids, that dude that like owned shares of Lids from back in the day. Laos brother. Next week is Bowman, I think, right? Yeah. Bowman baseball. I need to go to bed early tonight. the stuff that you cleaned and checked the other day? It's right here. It's ready to do be input. This one, and Soren's already got the TCGs over there. There's some nice stuff in here. I looked at most of these with you, the sports ones. Actually, I flipped through all of them the other day, real quick, when you were on your way out. You didn't leave any other stuff, right? It was just the ones that you'd already gone through the prep of? Lamb Jack. Nothing goes crazy in the next few. We'll probably hop off and do this grading order. Someone's already working on it. He's doing the input. Yeah, Soren's working on your Pokemon right now, actually. Actually, no, he's not. It's going next. He's inputting some other TCGs right now with some other folks, and then you and Joe. Joe's got one card here, and then he's got two. There's a couple One Piece cards. You don't mess around with One Piece, do you, Joe? I've never opened any One Piece. Some of the stuff looks awesome though. It looks really cool.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Is that one you just had?
That's his name, right?
That Steamboat Willie is nice, huh? That Mickey.
We were chasing this. Travel, know what this one is?
Oh, the Garatina, yeah. Whose is this? Andy. Andy Luth.
Japanese stuff.
The shop sells it. I don't know. $3.95 bounty has worked its way up again. Always good to see. Price cut, Tyler, because it's all brick. There's too much wood inside. Bailey would like this. Estimated mortgage $6,000 a month. Oh my god! This house spent 34 days on Zillow. That's not a good sign for today, for the market right now.
Houses have actually been taking longer.
Not the ones I've been going to see. They've been going like crazy. That's... Oh, you do more Marvel? Mace does some One Piece? That's cool. Yeah, I've just started to get into it a little bit. Not get into it, but notice it because people have been submitting stuff for grading. But I like some of the cards are really, really cool looking. It's got me a little intrigued. I'm not going to start getting into it in just another thing, but send you one that has a nice fenced in yard, did you?
Do you have any more?
TCG? Yeah, I will. Not right a second for you, but I will. Joe, I'm not sure. Joe wants to know if the Brady is gradable. Did you pick it up? Trav, did you send me one? Yeah, you did. Single story? Looks like it. Ooh, purple carpet. I'm a big anti-carpet guy because we have dogs. So like when I bought my house, the whole upstairs was carpeted.
Ripped it out.
Ripped it out before I moved in. Yeah. Ripped it all out and then had somebody come and put hardwoods up there. Not a carpet guy with dogs. Our dogs are pretty well potty trained and all that, but like it's too much. It holds the smell even if they're not like doing like that kind of stuff on the carpet. Just all their dander and their smell. So we'd probably do that. Basement maybe would keep part of it carpeted, uh, but that would be the extent of it. Anything main floors or upstairs we would replace like instantly. I like hardwood better than carpet anyways, even dogs aside, but second. A second. Star Wars Day on Sunday. And they have that like Miko coming out on Star Wars Day on a Sunday release. It's interesting, just to coincide with the day. All right, crew. I think that is going to do it for tonight. We're about 18 away still, and haven't had an order in about 20 minutes. So my guess is, unfortunately, we'll be done right there with a couple breaks in the books. But we got some nice new soccer in. That Pop Century had some cool hits in it, so that was always fun. Fun as always. Bounties $3.95. We'll have more soccer up, more Pop Century, and I'm not sure what else, but those two will definitely go up. We got to figure out if we're going to break that Heritage down to 20. Just put that Optic up, so a little cheap random to try and hit a big downtown. Maybe like a gold downtown. That'd be something. $3.95. We're back here on Friday. Louth is in the house on Friday. He was out last Friday. He is around. Soren and I are going to go work on finalizing this order. We have a small TCG order and a small sports order. I'm trying to finalize now, package it up so the shop guys can send it out tomorrow in the mail. So that's our goal here for the rest of the night, to finish that up for some folks that have sent stuff here. We have Pop Century is live sorted, so these are going in your boxes right now. It's the first thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go evaluate some cards. So much love, as always. Enjoy the 3 NHL games, 2 NBA games tonight. We'll see if the Lakers are still alive after tonight. They'll probably win tonight. We'll see, though. We'll be back at it Friday, like I said, about a 7:15, 7:30 start, roughly. And we'll see what we can fill on Friday to close out the week. And we'll be into May next time we see you, May 2nd on Friday. So much love. Appreciate you all hanging out. Trav, Tyler, Cameron, Jake, last names I see in chat. Have a great night.